Good morning and welcome to my first vlog. I wish I could say this is a standard day in the life, but it's not because today I'm on holiday. I'm in the small Costa Rican town of La Fortuna. You might be thinking what brings me to this little town. Well, today we're hiking around a volcano, visiting a 200-foot waterfall, and then relaxing in a naturally heated hot spring, which is powered by the volcano itself. I start my day at 6 a.m. The alarm on my Apple Watch gently taps me on my wrist to wake me up, and like the sloths native to the region, it takes me a full 20 minutes to get myself out of bed. Given I've worn my watch overnight, the first thing I do is put it on charge so it has enough juice to last the day. The Series 7 comes with 33% faster charging, and today I intend to make full use of that. After I've showered and brushed my teeth, I check the weather app to find it's not going to rain, and so I pack my day bag accordingly. I like to travel light and only take what's absolutely necessary, and yes, Crocs are necessary. Now I'm ready to go. I go to get my Apple Watch, which has taken about half an hour to get to 100%. My Apple Watch is ready to go before I'm ready to go. In what is not typical for Asian timing, I actually arrive exactly on time for the minibus pickup at 7:30 outside the Airbnb. As we drive through the streets of La Fortuna, our tour guide briefly stops to show us a sloth that you spotted in the trees, before taking us to the starting point of our hike at the Arenal Volcano National Park. So once we arrive, we take 10 minutes to mosquito repellent up. We start the hike and I've already started the workout on my Apple Watch. I don't think I've ever seen this much greenery at one time in my life, yet I'm told it's the dry season and Costa Rica becomes even more green at other times throughout the year. This is pretty wild to me. This is the most green I've ever seen at one time. 10 minutes later, we stop to see a howler monkey. This is the first monkey I've seen on the trip so far. The howler monkey is the second biggest monkey in Costa Rica, so this is really cool stuff. As we continue through the rainforest with our eyes now peeled to the tree line, we almost missed a very well camouflaged snake called a jumping pit viper.
Costa Rican is, when exactly in this moment, not remember the specific number, but it's more than 25 different species of snake. 125.
This is a venomous snake, and it's possibly the coolest animal I've seen so far on the trip. I feel extremely lucky to get this close to the snake while he sleeps. It's a nocturnal animal, I believe, and it does come out at nighttime. Then around 40 minutes into our hike, we stop to find a colony of hardworking tiny leafcutter ants. They're carrying bright green leaves up to 50 times their own body weight for as far as 2 kilometers. We keep hiking until we reach a resting point. There's a big cloud covering the top of the volcano, but it's no big deal because we've already seen so much today, and I reckon I'm going to see the volcano at another part on this trip on a clearer day. My Apple Watch is a bit confused at how I've already hit my exercise goal for the day by 10 a.m. We continue the hike to a lava trail, then loop back around to the original starting point. Next up, the minibus driver drives us to our lunch spot, but first he makes a quick stop at the supermarket for any snacks. I've picked up a peach iced tea and I use my Apple Watch to pay for it.
Gracias.
On the menu today is a traditional Costa Rican dish called casado, made of rice, black beans, a protein such as chicken or fish, with a side of salad and plantain.
So the vegetarian is actually just vegetables, but they do look nice.
Oh, it's no squash.
No squash.
Given I've made the trip halfway across the world to the home of coffee, I also order myself a café con leche, which translates to coffee with milk. And this time I use my Apple Watch to check the open market exchange rate. As it turns out, the restaurant is offering a better rate than what's on the open market. I don't know how it's happened, but I'm gonna take it. After we finish our food, we take a moment to walk to a nearby butterfly sanctuary where we get up close and personal with all sorts of local species of butterfly. I wasn't expecting to see this, and neither was Zoe. Zoe says the bright blue one reminds her of Animal Crossing.
Crazy, huh?
At this point it's 2:30 and we're feeling ready for the next part of the day, a visit to the La Fortuna waterfall. We walk through a hanging bridge and a freshwater stream to get there. Up close, the waterfall looks like a portal to another dimension. It's way bigger and more powerful than I expected. I suppose from a distance these things look really tiny, but then when you get up close and personal, you realize just how big and powerful they are. Once we're ready to leave, I eject the water from my Apple Watch. I swipe up and press the raindrop icon, and then I turn the digital crown with enough force that it pushes out the water from the Apple Watch. On our way back, we stop to see some toucans, and then we make our way to the natural hot springs. I don't have much footage of the hot springs because it's 6 p.m. and I'm absolutely exhausted, but after spending an hour there, we head back home, eat some dinner, and then head to sleep. Thank you for spending the day with me, and I hope you have a lovely one yourself.